Is your name inspired by the Bumblebee beta? I think my chat is trolling me. That's unfortunate. You guys, I could turn the microphone way back up again. Do you guys want me to do that? I'll just do it when you're least expecting it, sometime during the broadcast. Seems like a happy solution. Technical specialist, double ranger, sharpshooter sitting around. Training Shredder and Oscar Mike. We just did a network tower, right? Oh my fuck, what? Every time I come back to a campaign, there's this bullshit to deal with. I swear, every single time. So we had to decide whether or not we were lib3ing or doing the HQ in New Brazil. That's what's happening right now. Why would we not just lib3? Like, what was I thinking when I was struggling with that decision? It seems so obvious that we just lib3 here. Yeah, it just seems so obvious. Yeah, Larnus, how you doing? Sorry. Agumosho to you. He's alright for your continued support. I will spend all of the money that you have given me on developing better and better ways to gaslight my viewers. I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking, did he just say gaslight? Because like the word is gaslight, but did he just mispronounce that, or am I hearing things? That's what you're thinking. You might be hearing things. I want to get that checked on. Anyway, this team seems pretty solid for killing a Liberation 3 with. And a Liberation 3 seems like a nice thing to have done, and we can over-infiltrate, which is pretty valuable. We don't have to cancel the trainings. There are just so many things to like about this. Specialist Ranger. Did you have to build another laser rifle? That's fine.
Odomosho.
Beta! When are we getting the second emote? I don't know. Hopefully once I literally take over the world with you guys' support, Twitch will deem me worthy of partnership. Eventually I will just buy this website with your subscriptions. And I will not only partner myself, but I will make it so nobody else is allowed to be partnered. Because by that point I will have grown so bitter and dark inside. I will be the villain by then. Right now I'm just the cheery hero of our story, of course. Okay, so we have another laser rifle. Probably want a laser lance here. And Squatty Ben David. We'll go advanced laser sight because that's what we have. We can go EXO Suit on the sharpshooter, and the sharpshooter is actually a good soldier, which is pretty exciting. Otherwise, the sharpshooter is not a good soldier. But this way the sharpshooter does some nice things. You have to kill me while I am the hero before I become the villain. Or you can just let me become the villain. There are two options. Each quite inviting. I'm gonna skip the AP ammo on the sharpshooter. Do I have Shred, though? I don't really have Shred, right? No, I think we actually do need it. The animation speed up just highlights how bad the game runs on your toaster. I don't actually have the animations sped up right now, I don't think. Now they're sped up. That was just the game running smoothly at regular speed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear about your toaster. You might want to invest in a personal computer. They're generally better at running video games. Amit Kashkin. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I want AP rounds here as well, I guess. AP rounds very nice on an Overwatch soldier because you don't have time to shred off the armor before your attacks are going off. I do actually have Shredder on my technical, I suppose. I'll go medkit here. So I have 0 flashbangs. Nope, fuck that. Matt, we'll go with a frag grenade. I think 1 frag grenade's fine. No medkit. I think that's fine. Go with a smoke grenade on Matt. No, we have enough hit points. Okay. It's a good enough team, I would say. I think Vita's trolling me again. How could this happen to me? Okay. So we've got 5 days on this guy. Got another 3 days or so on that. This is taking forever. So I think we can flip away from Intel for a second if we'd like to. In West Africa. I'm not that excited about it, really. We already have 14 in the Haven. We definitely could be scanning to discover a UFO or... No, that's the UFO. It's all coming back to me now. We could still be scanning to discover a supply rate, though. So I think it's good to keep scanning for intel here. And we'll run the Avengers scan here as well. So why not? Okay. RoboJumper heard shaped charges are the new hot thing. They're only hot when you use them, which has never happened before. Are you going to get X2 aliens as badges? I was thinking wizard hats. I think wizard, that leaves more like ability to move around through different games. I think it's a better approach. Whereas like if it were just XCOM 2 aliens, that sort of puts me in a cage. I'm only allowed to play XCOM 2. I could go Shinobi Grenadier, Gunner, Double Sharpshooter, and play this smash and grab, but I think it's going to be better to leave Haven Advisors and leave training and leave the mission alone. It's not that valuable a mission. We'll finish this recover item and probably finish that smash and grab too, and then from there load out an HQ. Oh, there's a UFO to kill. Oh, there's so much crap. So much
Commander,
stuff.
With the Advent officer currently in cold storage, we should perform the autopsy as soon as possible.
Hey, Fugazi, how you doing? We can build alloy plates, which are upgrades over ceramic plates, I suppose. And we could research Advent robotics, get better gremlins. We can go Advent officer autopsy, go straight toward mag weapons. I'm intrigued by Advent robotics here. Our intel game's been a little slow. This will help. So let's do that. It's a cheap tech as well. We have 4 scientists and we're getting close to building a lab. Proving ground is 100 supply. We're gonna want that at some point. I wonder what's happening in our stores. I'm just gonna fly to the black market to find out. Yes, Sam Brownie. I don't need Delirium cores or anything right now. I never need a life support PCS. 18 more supply would get us there. Let's drop all of those. I want the Faceless Corpse. I'm about to get more Illyrium from the power coil. I'm not really actually using that many Illyrium crystals at the moment. So I'll sell like this. And get the Proving Ground building. There's no reason to put it anywhere fancy. Okay. Childist Gamer! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Why do you have to retrain your sharpshooters? Didn't I, like, in my sharpshooter video, didn't I say that, like, every build was good? Isn't that what I said? Is it because I said not to take damn good ground? You can take damn good ground. It's not that bad. I don't think it's optimal, but it's not that bad. You guys... I'm trying to be so, like, gentle with you guys. I don't want to... I don't want to be overly critical. I think that the builds which take lots of plus aim early on sharpshooters are okay. They just sort of go off the top end later on, and you sort of stop really caring about it. That's all. People took Phantom? Okay, that's... No, they didn't. That's funny. Pancho Caballo, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Did they really, though? It didn't occur to me that anybody might have actually been taking Phantom. Okay. So I found a protect data, which I don't think we can play. 8 days, 1 hour. We could play it after this. I don't know when I'm, like, killing this HQ. In theory, it seems like I would want to actually beat that mission. In theory, just bear with me for a second. In theory, after spending a gargantuan amount of resources on uncovering this, including getting my soldiers killed, it does seem like maybe it would be valuable to beat it. But we're just having a tough time finding a moment where our soldiers don't have something else to do at the moment. We've contacted Bress in West Africa. Fuck. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the campaign. I guess it's all over now. It's all ogre now. Specialist Ranger Gunner, Technical Grenadier. We've got sergeants and a couple of corporals. Alright. Yeah, guys, a tort.
3 or 4 times, maybe.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Lala donated 100. 100? That's 10,000 pennies. That... Oh, good grief. This is gonna be the most tricked out stream you guys have ever seen. I'm gonna have, like... We're gonna have 5 different microphones around my face so that you can, like, tune in to different audio channels to hear, like, specifically the left side of my mouth if you want to. The stream is gonna fucking take off. Thank you so much for that support. Going to La La Land. $100 million with the exchange rate these days. Yep. That's,
Opposition is lost.
I'll be right back buying myself a Ferrari and... Yeah, thank you for that. Cat microphone and cat cam. The problem is my cat got bored. Like, so I gave my cat the blanket and then he, like, was really, really happy about it. And then about a week later, he was bored of it and had grown impatient and started, like, walking all over my desk and bugging me about things constantly. So my cat and I don't speak anymore. We're not seeing eye to eye on certain things. It's too bad. We had such a great friendship brewing, and it just had to get spoiled by such a silly thing.
Got it. I've got enemy movement here.
You want me to call damn good ground damn not bad ground? I don't think I've ever actually talked about Damn Good Ground before today. I think this is the first time that I've found a reason to mention the perk. So, okay, sure. I can do that if you want.
Tantamosa.
I'll stream Open XCOM Long War 1 and Long War 2 at the same time. I actually have 3 monitors. We could make it happen. The multi-tabling. How well does a snapshot sharpshooter do in the late game? I mean, you're never going to take squad sight away from a sharpshooter, right? So you're always going to have that late game power. It's just like slightly less exciting than rapid targeting or death from above in situations where you can get set up a long way away from enemies.
I'm on the move. Heading out.
It's really weird to try to balance sharpshooters because there's this switch you can flip in this game where you're shooting stuff from squad sight range and the stuff that you're shooting at can't really do anything. And because sharpshooters can flip that switch, like, depending on how often you think it happens and how strong it is when it does, you can really argue for anything. Like, someone could argue that sharpshooters should cap at 50 aim and deal 5 damage, and they could show you a situation where that soldier was actually really good because it has squad sight, and squad sight is squad sight. I don't know. Squad sight is quite the ability. I do have Trojans, so we have a 100% kill on the surveillance drone right now, but the Overwatch is going to be more valuable. Can I call Incinerator? Game easy. No, I would never do that. The last time I saw somebody do that, it didn't end well for them. Okay, unfortunately the drone patrolled away.
Moving out.
I want to get vision of it again and turn it off with Trojan, because that's really cool. Lalikasti! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It's a different drone, actually. So that one's... Oh, this ends turn? Wait, really? Hacking on specialists is so weird. Okay, so I guess we want to Overwatch, actually, with the specialist. We are on a timer, so I would love for things to patrol into me, so I could shoot at them and stuff.
Rolling.
Nothing's gonna patrol in on yellow alert unless we get unfathomably unfortunate and the last pod on the map like hears us and decides to walk on in. And even then, it's really hard for it to deal much damage.
Headed there now.
Don't have Shredder ammo on this technical.
Move into position.
Alright, this is fine.
Eyes on the prize.
Yeah, Haywire definitely ends turn, you know. Like, I know that if I stop and think. It's just... Specialists are so flustering because they have so many different ways that the drone can be used, and all of them, like, obey slightly different rules somehow. Well, that was a pretty good pod.
I'll do the best. Hey, we got loot here.
We got a loot here. Mr. Shark Ska. Mr. Shark SK? Mr. Shark Ska? There's one too many Ks for me. I don't know what to do with the extra K that you brought me. Is that just sort of like a rainy day? I can just save it for a rainy day, that's okay. If anybody needs a K at any point, let me know and I can hook you up. So I'd like the specialist to end the turn on Overwatch, ideally. We could just shoot twice to clear that. I did the thing that I do where I ignore every ability that can reliably kill a low health enemy, because like you'll need one of those, and then I had 0 when I needed 1. So that's cool. Oh wait, no, I still have walk fire. Yeah, but we have better things to do with walk fire. We can just walk into the Overwatch. We probably don't want to leave the Rocketeer alive. Okay, this Alpha Strike's a little bit more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Let's go 8 protocol. Shit, I don't want to do that either. Okay. Can actually probably leave that Rocketeer alive. If you're making your own overhaul, you will nuke pod mechanics into the ground. I would love to play the Robo Jumper XCOM 2 overhaul. I imagine that the UI might actually be usable. That's quite exciting to me, as I'm one of those weird people who actually plays the game, so UI improvements are quite pleasant from my experience.
Hit the armor.
My main takeaway from that action is that the laser cannon is very, very loud.
Moving to position.
Huh. Right, so the last pod's right here. Maryland Clark! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Get to here. Might as well fortify. I don't think there's going to be a better time for it. Good burning roll. That should get us there, I think.
I can handle that. Not too shabby. Found something. Now I'm going.
Okay, that's basically the entire mission. There's a drone over on the other side of this house, and there's a pod of 2 that we'll set up Overwatches against. They'll show up sooner or later.
Whatever you say. Evac now!
How has the campaign been today?
Hold tight.
So we played 1 mission on Filthy's stream. The mission was really good. We played a very light and a strength 3 regen with 6 soldiers. One of those missions where you're sort of pushing the limits a little bit, but we managed to come out of it with no wounds, I believe. Did we get shot at?
Hack the planet.
I don't know if we got shot at. We just sort of maneuvered through the map really nicely, in my opinion. And so that was fun, and then it is now time for me to play my campaign, which is going really nicely. And we're having to choose between lots of really good missions on the strategic layer, which is a very nice thing to have to be choosing between. Good problem to have. Also, I get to combat knife somebody, So that's pretty cool. If only we could apply walk fire to the combat knife. Because sometimes you just don't need the full 2 to 4 damage. Sometimes 1 to 2 is plenty, and you just want the extra 30% aim, you know? Make sure that you don't butter the wrong side of the guy's head.
Whatever you say. Got your stuff here.
I should play Terror from the Beak mod. I already did that.
Ogbomo show.
Ogbomo Show! Jeff the Hobo, thank you so much for your continued support.
Heading out.
I doff my wizard hat to you, good sir.
Come get some. Got it covered.
Ogbomo show.
Espadkins! Thank you to you as well.
Seems doable.
Hey, the drone's dead. Oh, hey, that guy's... This day is so good! It can't be Monday. What? It's Tuesday. That's what it is. Man, Tuesdays are great.
On the move. I have the asset.
How much damage does Trojan do? At least that much. I've never worked out exactly how it works, and there was a bug with it for a while. And yeah, I don't really know anymore.
I can handle that.
Like, I never knew, and now I at least know for sure that I don't
show.
know.